I am not speaking of the prison or the gallows, but of the greater punishment. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to take refuge from this jungle of sin. Come and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Remember, friends, it is the same as Old Mission, located on 409 West 49th Street. The special meeting is Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a fine doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
She's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
I wonder why such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Betty South Street.
Hey, Harry the Horse, how are you? You know my friend Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, I'll go.
Nicely, thank you.
What about Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for his crack game yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm looking for some action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
Where did you acquire it?
I've elected the reward of my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan was.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
And you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit is running a floating crap game around here, getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
Because I know you two bums work for Detroit, busting up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell him for me. I know that he's running around trying to find a spot. No one's going to give him a spot because they know Brannigan's pretty down to that net.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you do not think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Branigans.
I've just been talking to your colleague about the crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Oh, well, the heat is on. As you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your own salary.
Nathan, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run the crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah?
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the crap game?
Did I find a place? Did I? Yes, fellas, I found a place. We're holding a crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you once said there was a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
I was open to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't put my marker.
Your market's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge, which a guy cannot mulch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I have been running that crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. Couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. You know what today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Town's up to here with the high players. The Greeks in town. Reynolds mates.
I know it can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand,
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And then now along on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's a stockroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out. find him.
Okay, St. Nathan. You know who's looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than a Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104. Did it? Did it. He's so lucky, it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Scott.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet in which there is no risk of losing. Now let's see, he likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will a fly land on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake. Ooh, look, run into Mindy's restaurant and find out how many pieces of cheesecake she sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it, here comes Adelaide. If she hears I'm running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide.
You go ahead, girls. Order me tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie. He's been working this all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bomb Nate Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. Tell me, how's your home?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present? Well, I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with the gold band and 2 rubies on the
Oh,
side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's okay. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more me than a me.
Well, Nathan, I can do without anything, just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake? Well, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, Nathan. Any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife is having a baby.
Well, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fella, and I know you're pretty hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, would you escort Adelaide here to the drugstore? You see, honey, it's across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye!
Hey, Masterson. Glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Gonna be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I can't. I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about jumping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or something? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. But tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go someday.
But Nathan, we can fight it. See, guys like us, Nathan, we must always remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to the aces back to back.
Yeah. So, tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we could go over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Oh, but you will admit that Mindy sells the greatest cheesecake in the country. Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake. Oh, who ain't? And yet, there are some people who prefer Mindy strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, if everybody's like I might say that Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man.
Oh,
You always took your percentages off the top.
For old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm going to stake to you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come up to you with a brand new deck of cards in which the seal is not yet broken. And this man is going to bet to you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you'll end up with an earful of cider." Now Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, you don't think that?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you the same $1,000 you do not know what color necktie you have on. Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Scott.
How's it with you fellows?
Not bad.
Nice looking. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says to pick her up at the show after the show at the Hot Box, and she says to, don't be late.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Nathan, that is a husband talk if I've ever heard. You're trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And the guy without a doll. If a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls, though. I just say a doll should be around when a guy needs them and that they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana tomorrow without one?
I like to travel light. But if I do decide to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Ah, not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll? And I name her? Are you willing to bet on that? Are you willing to bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you're going to take it to Havana tomorrow?
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
You take sinners here?
Indeed we do.
How do you do?
My name's Abernathy. Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the trouble? My heart is heavy with sin. You poor man! Wasting my life in gambling and evil betting. But I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to. Agatha! Oh,
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
possibly. I've been trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing give up gambling.
Gladly. I would have never become a gambler had I not fallen in with evil companions that were always offering me sucker bets. Here you go, man. Thank you. You know, it's good just to talk to you people.
Well, you go right on talking, Sister Sarah. And you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, being a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
Coffee's so good. Can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other follows.
Of course.
Of course.
Here are some pamphlets I'd like you to read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And there's a prayer meeting on Thursday night, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
Miss Sarah, I hope you don't think I'm getting out of line when I say that I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll. I mean, a nice-looking lady like yourself sacrificing for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever go anywhere else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, there are a few wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been on a plane?
No.
Well, it's wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet I'd like you to read.
Thank you. Although, I will be needing a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I will be speaking at Thursday's prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming into the warmth of your kindness. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs. It's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace into the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things that have been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. You must have read the good book at least 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with reading the Bible? Besides, the strangest information comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it takes 5 others to follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make to you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry.
It's this.
Sky Masterson's market for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. So I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
Noon?
Yeah, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant, El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Cafe Cubana Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson?
Havana!
Look, the plane gets us there in 5 hours and back in the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were speaking of the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate
I
guys.
don't hate any of you.
Except me. It is nice to know that it is just me personally and not all guys in general. It is also nice to know that somewhere out in the world there is a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy might be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every man
gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. My was a surprise to me. I need a chance at chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. So you'll know when I love you. Oh, there. Oh, I'm a sight. How I care. But I'll stop and I'll stare. And I'll know that I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I hope. Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare. I'm a kid. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. Drop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek. Let me speak to Joey Biltmore. Hello?
Who is this?
Nathan Detroit.
This Joey? What do you want?
Look, Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Well, the cops are listening.
I'm sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if we use it if we use your place tomorrow?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it for you tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he can now take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
Yeah, but Joey,
Nathan,
There will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
But Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
All right, well, look, I can't talk no more. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the hot box. Listen, Joey, just one more thing. Can I at least tell the guys that the game is gonna be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
All right, fine, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
Of our Around the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Farmerettes.
Hello!
want a peck? That lousy Joey built one.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide Pigeon.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I've been to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a long time, and I thought it was due to the fact of me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said to read this book, because it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh, would it tell you what kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, but you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, just for instance, there are certain dolls in this world you can almost bet they wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, you can never be sure that a girl won't go for him. Take us. Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married?
Well, of course we're going to, sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before. But my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote to her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You wrote your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother would have understood if we hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, where's Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
Wish I had a bet on.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Let me guess. He has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
The mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyway, Nathan, now that we're finally getting married, it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a wonderful old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Well, I'll be meeting her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Trade them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. Nathan, what do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. Huh, I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
Oh, bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
What?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, and then they want to open my veins?
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody seen an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You. I'm all dated up in Society Max tomorrow night, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Here it is.
Adelaide, look at me, I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up and remind you of the present.
Adelaide, look. You're getting yourself all upset. Look, honey, we're gonna be all right. You and I, after all, we're getting married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But I promise you it's true. Come on, cheer up. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. Come on, see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically, it's
And I said, what are you looking at?
This guy was just following Miss Sarah along, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great, that's what we'll take us to Havana.
Savannah, he couldn't take this dog to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He has to start letting up the crap game.
I don't know, probably talking to Miss Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she was always keeping Nathan from honest work.
Yes, nicely. It's too bad a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
That is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! I'll tell you, Roxy. The picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that sacrifices everything and moves a load of a long sea. Roxy. I'll tell you the daily news. Stood by the magazine, private small room, but otherwise bloody made it dues. That's the daily news. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home like television said it once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is everything that has a victim. And it looks like it's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing for some dime. When you fly way down the street, chances are you see only one thing. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but better than giving money. When you see a Joe singing half of his go, make a bet they'll make it for some fun. When the lullaby wine like the book at the door, interested to the palm is under the thumb or something more. When you meet a bug breaking out of the jug, and he's still inclined to fall the rock. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a roll of 12-7, that my flies only cool for some fun. When you see a sport and his castles are short, make a bet and he's making for some fun. When a guy wears tails with a friendly wife, who the hell do you think he's taking a pig on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and just kills for myself, father's off. Call it hell, call it thunder, it's a bubble of thunder. That's what guys are doing for some love, only doing it for some love.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every treatment we had this morning. He must be interested in our work. Very. By the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning. Oh, I can't reach these people. I would just go in and get some lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to have these gamblers begging to come to my mission. And General. Good morning, Sarah. Arvide. We didn't expect you in town today, General. I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you. We've been having some extra street meetings, trying to stimulate some interest. Good morning, General. Good morning. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Why don't you come inside and have some lunch? No, I don't have time here. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission. Oh no.
Close the mission.
General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't. Sarah, there's so many calls on us. So many places where we're needed.
But we're doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night. We've announced the meeting. But will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
General, pardon me. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah here can be a great success. Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, I thought the mission had a chance.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself?
Okay. And? General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners at tomorrow's meeting. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You guys all regard donations?
We're here.
Remember, no one will be let into the crap game without they got red donations. It's like a passport.
Okay, where's the game?
Tell you what in a minute. Nathan! Is it all set? Can I tell the guys at the Billboard Garage?
Not yet. I got stolen for a while.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
You didn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I fell asleep.
Get back to the hotel room and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back here without it, even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit? Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, we have no place for no crack game to help us. We'll seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you will not spoil our evening. And as much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest, you may have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Jewel from Chicago.
Why, how do you do? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But if you just be patient, you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Jewel? You'll stick around or show me love?
Can't get a shoot crap? Let's shoot crap. Sure.
Nathan. If there's no crack game from that, Big Jewel will be considerably displeased. And believe me, Big Jewel does not like to be displeased. As you may know from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him, of course, I admit it is very hard to find such citizens in the view of the fact they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harris, you do not think I would be so rude as to dismiss the gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? No. Big Julie, believe me that when I tell you, Nathan Detroit. So that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that.
Well. An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Anti the Ox. Society Max. Rusty Charlie. Liver Lips Louie. Hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. And, pardon me, I'm terrible with names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do down there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. Looks like a male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
It's a party!
Indeed. What kind of party?
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
That's right, Lieutenant.
What?
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. Oh, he's a jolly fellow, he's a jolly fellow, he's a jolly fellow, which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
surprise.
But when I saw you with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was
Oh,
going to
it's a bachelor dinner. It's a bachelor dinner, yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I finally go to see Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Gee, time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when's the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well, Nathan, these good fellows were nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. Please tell them the wedding date.
Well, we need time for a license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Yeah, but we need time for a license and
You
our...
could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland, though. What's the name of the town?
Pimlico!
No, Nathan Elton. They'll marry you right away. They don't even ask for a blood test.
But ain't that unhealthy?
Hey, that's a great idea. Oh, look, I'll lend you my getaway car. I mean my Buick.
Okay, then let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
Congratulations, too, Nathan. And I hope there's nothing in heredity.
Nathan, darling, I got so many things to do before we look tomorrow night. You'll be at the Hot Box.
Sure. I'll have a table reserved and I'll be dressed in whatever you will open.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I got to wire my mother. Only will I wire her.
Send the telegram, but date it back.
I better wait till we have 5 children. It won't take us long.
Hey, you're a deal, lucky fella. She's the most beautiful doll I mean. You bring it to her.
Tell me, how long have you known the dog?
14 years.
Let's shoot craps.
Nathan, you better find a place for the game.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe he won't come. Maybe he took Miss Sarah to Havana.
No, he couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
slugger. It's over and you're still champ. Are you alright?
Am I alright? Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that you're ugly and clean. What do I say? As if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment that's the way I just have to behave. What if I were a lamplight? And if I
Chemistry?
yeah, chemistry. Well done! Said if I were a prince, I'd be sorry. Yes, I knew my morale was crackling. From the way that you look. Oh, if I were a stuck, I'd quit. And if I were good, ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're slowly correct.
Look, I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you here in the first place? I made a bet. That's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else is a girl supposed to meet a gambler?
Come on.
Put me down!
I've got to think of what's best for you.
You talk just like a missionary!
No, you were fine.
Oh, Molly, I don't know how much they come with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello!
Oh, hello, Miss Adelaide. How are you?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look.
Joe. Adelaide, you know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I tried all the other rooms.
You know, Miss Adelaide sure seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
It's your time of day. Never been out this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time. the street light with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person who ever told it to me. I've never been loved before, but once it's
Hello, sir, here. Morning, young man. Brother Abernathy. We followed your suggestion and we stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Well, you've been more tired than I am.
Get out of here, the cops are coming.
Somebody must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've seen a crap game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game!
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this. Sarah!
You know, this never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you.
You went to save the mission.
Did I?
Wait, will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome to the mission.
That's not what I mean.
Guy, you said it yourself. We're no good.
What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.